Hi guys, welcome to part 3 of our React Webshop series. This is where we left off the last time. We finished our sorting functionality and now we need to implement a product details page, and I hope to start working on the cart functionality in this part. We are gonna see how to conditionally render content in React.js, and also we are gonna revisit some of the core React key features. Let's get started. Okay, here is my project. Let's type npm run dev and start our terminal. I will access this local link and open our web shop. Okay, here it is. Okay, let's see what do we need to do first. Okay, first I forgot to add a class name here on the price paragraph. We have the price class name here. And also let's have a look at our products.js file. As you can see, we have on sale property on each object. Now we are going to use this on sale property to dynamically add a class on our li. So I'll say class name, and instead of the single quotes here, I will put our parentheses so we can add JavaScript code. So we will check if product.onSale, if that's true. As you can see, it can be true or false. So I will say if product.onSale is true, I'm using ternary operator. I hope you are familiar with the syntax. So if it is true, I want to add a class called onSale. If it is not true, I'm not adding anything. Let's save the changes and see what we have done. If we can have a look, our price is different, has a different styling, and I have on sale on some items here that are on sale. This is added through after pseudo elements on each li. As I said, I will provide index.css once I'm finished with this project. Okay, that's good. Now let's start working on product details component. For that, I will add product details.jsx, and I will generate my function based component, not this. Now, let's see when we want this new component to be displayed on our screen. We want, whenever we click on each product, on each li, to show the page with the product details. So, meaning that if a product details page is shown, I don't want to have all of the products also on the screen. So the way to do that, if we are not using React Router, we will maybe make a video about React Router next time. But for now, we will do a conditional rendering the content. Here, where I return my JSX code, I will check if the product details was being clicked. If it is, I want to show the product details page. If it is not, I want this content to remain. I hope that you remember from the previous part that in React we use something like this with the state. So what we are gonna do, we will add a new piece of state. So I will say const, and I will say selected product and set selected product. selected product, set selected product. Okay, that will be my function. And I will say use state. Initially, we don't have a selected product. So I will say that my initial state is null. Of course, here inside the use state hook, you can pass any JavaScript type of data you want. Arrays, objects, null. You can stay, it can stay also undefined. For now, I'm using null. Okay, so now I need a function. I will call this function select product. And this function needs to has a product as an argument, product that we are going to select. And this function will set selected product to the product we selected. We will tie this to onClick event on our allies. Okay, so initially our selected product is null. We don't have a selected product, but when we select the product, this selected product will be in this state will be the product we select. So now all we need to in our return, when we return our JSX code, I need to define our condition. As you, I hope you remember why my editor is doing this, because we need only one parent on JSX elements. Okay, so what I want to check now, I want to check if there is a selected product. Not select, this is a function. Okay, I need my state, selected product. Okay, if there is a selected product, I want to display our product details page. And for this, of course, I have to import product details. I hope you remember from the first part that we have to do this. Okay, so if there is a selected product, I will define product details. And if it is not, I want to, let me structure this better. If there is not selected product, I want to paste, copy, paste, instead cut all of this and paste it here. Just like this. Okay, let's see why is my editor not happy with me. Yeah, I should have the same problem. I should have one parent element for all of my JSX. So I will use, I hope you're familiar with this syntax. For now, that's called React Fragment. And I use that so not to have too many divs, empty divs. That's called div soup. So to avoid that, I'm using the React Fragment, which is used to only be a parent to all of the elements, and inside the DOM it's not shown at all. Okay, let's now save this. If we check our page, nothing has changed because, of course, our selected product is null, so product details is not shown, but instead this is shown. Of course, that's our what we've had thus far. But let's see, let's test this. I will, if I say that we have our product and hit save, if we check now, as you can see, now product details page is shown. So my conditional rendering of the code is working. Okay, so let's put back this back to null, and let's start working on our product details page. Okay, but before we start working on product details page, let's connect these two components. Like I said, I will have shown product detail when I click on the list item. So on each list item, I will add an event listener, and of course we are listening for on-click events, standard JavaScript event. So what should happen when we click on our product? I need to execute this function, select product, but I have to pass a product that's been clicked as an argument to this function. And I hope that you remember from the last part that we do not do something like this. This is, of course, I hope you remember, this is every product we are mapping through our item state. Okay. So we don't do something like this. We either create a helper function like we did in the last part for our sort functionality, or I can do something like this here. So I can have a function, arrow function, that calls the select product function and pass our product as an argument. Okay, let's break this down so you can see the whole page. Okay, I hope that's clear now. Okay, all that remains here is now so we bind this our function to the onClicked event. This will get the argument for this function, which will set our selected product state. Now only we have to do is to pass this selected product here into our product details page, and I hope that you remember from our last part how we do that. Of course, we do that via props. So on the products details page, I will say, let's call our prop simply product, and this prop, of course, will be our state, our selected product state. Selected, not select product, that's the function, but selected product. Okay, now all we have to do is to receive this prop here in our products details page. I will pull it out from our props object, and now we have access to selected product. Okay, now let's start building our product details page with this selected product we have. I will remove this div, and instead of div, we will use article semantic HTML tag to be semantically correct. Inside this, I'm going to have first our h1, which will be, let me check. No, we called our prop only product, so I don't have, this is called product, not selected product. It's important to connect with the name, not with this state. So we called it a product, so we should pass it as a product. So inside our h1, I will say product.name. Then what else do I need? I need a button that will close this page, product details page, and get us back to all products page. So I will say this button back to shop. Okay, and underneath that, I need a div that will hold all the rest of the elements. This div will be a flex container. First, I will have an image of a product. For the source of the image, it will be product.image. I hope you remember our the structure of our products.js file. And for the alt, I will put product.name. And then underneath that, I will put another div. Inside this div, I will have an h3 that will again be product.name. Underneath that, I will have a paragraph that will have product.description. And underneath that, I want another div that will have here product price. And what else do I need? I need a button to add this product to cart. Okay. I think that should be it for our product details. Now, in fact, I want here to add to say that this is a price. I will say price, and in front of the number I will put a dollar sign so that we know what is going on here. Okay, now let's test this out. We did lots of coding without testing, so that maybe not a good idea. Okay, so we have here product. Now, when I click on this product, if we did everything correctly, we should have a product details page with all of the details for this smartphone. Let's test this out. Okay, it's working. I have the name, I have my button, I have image, I have again a name, the description, price, and I have a button add to cart. Okay, now I just need to put our classes on this, so I will fast forward. Okay, our classes are now in place. Let's save this and see the difference. Okay, here is the difference. Now I have this modal window with the product name. We have an image to the left and the description, price, and the button to add to cart. Of course, this button is not working yet, neither as this. So that's something we need to address next. But before I do that, I would like to show you something. Let's make this a little bigger. And I want to show you a way to debug React apps, because we've seen that the way React works is different than vanilla JavaScript. So there might be situations when your console is clear, you don't have any errors, but still in your UI you don't have the desired result because something is wrong with your state. You're not updating the state in the way you want. For that, the great way is to install React DevTools. And when you do that, you will have in your inspect, you will have these two fields, components and profilers. Okay, here is my component tree. As you can see, I have app, which is the parent of all of my components. And here in the products component, when I click, you can see I can see my hooks. For now, I only have two use states hooks. Here is my products array, my items state. and as you can see, I have 10 products, and this is the state, selected product state. As you can see, we selected our smartphone X. Let's refresh. I don't have a way to go back yet. You can see here immediately I have my state changed, so I have my laptop Pro selected now in my state, in my selected state. Like I said, this is a very good way to follow what's going on with within your components, and especially when we get to more complex functionality. Again, this is the Chrome extension React Developer Tools. As you can see, I already have it. If you don't, you install it here, and then you can follow what's going on with your components. Okay, let's continue working on our functionality. Now I want to make this button functional, so I can go back to our shop. Let's do this. Now, how can we do this? How can we achieve that when we click on this button, we go back to our homepage? As you remember, hopefully, we displayed this page. Let me see my products.jsx. We displayed this page because our selected product state was not null anymore. We selected our product and updated our state. So in order to close this page, we just need to put selected product back to null, and then we will close this this window. So how can we do that? Of course, we will make another function. Let's call it close. Close. This is kind of a modal window, so I will call it close modal, this function. And what this function will do, very simple, it will set selected product back to null, just like this. And now we need to pass down this function to our product details page. How can we do that? Of course, I hope that you remember by now. We will get on close modal prop, and here we will pass our close modal function. We'll say this, and now of course I need to pass this prop to my product details page. In my product details page, I will receive another prop. I'm having a product, and now I will receive on close modal, and I only need to add to this button. I only need to have event listener. Of course, it's on click event listener, and I will call this function. Of course, we never executing function here in our listener. We only point to them. Okay, let's test this out. I will save changes, and let's see if I now click to this button, we should get back to our homepage. Okay, nice, it is working. Okay, we go to our products page, we go back to the shop. Okay, now we implemented product details functionality. Now our next task is to add a cart. Back to our code. So this is our button for adding item to the cart. Of course, I will have on click event, and what I want to happen on click, I will have a function that will add a product to the cart, but of course, like we did for on close modal, our state is managed in our products component, which is the parent of this product detail component. So I will expect to get on add to cart prop, and this is where I will of course this will be a function, so this is where I will execute this function. But as I said many times, I hope I'm not boring, but believe me, it's important. Since we need to pass an argument here, we make another function that calls this function, and here we pass our product that's been selected. That's how we will ensure that select product is added to the cart. Now we only have to create this function that will be, let's see, of course, first define this prop on add to cart. I will pass the function that will be called add product to cart, and it remains only to create this function. Let's do this here under the handle sort function. So I will say function add product to cart. This function of course needs a product as an argument. And for now, let's just console log product to see what happens. Okay, let's test this out. I will go to this page. Let's open our console and see if we were successful. Let me get this back to the original state. So I can now add item to cart, and when I click to this button, as you can see, I'm logging in the console our object with this smartphone X. Now I only have to create the cart page, and so on this page I should display all the product that's been added to cart. But first let's add cart button on our home page. So when we click on that button, our cart is shown. I will add this button here above our H2. Okay, for that I will create a brand new component, and I will call this component cart button. Why not? And of course I will oops it is cart button, but we need to define what a silly mistake. We need to define which type is this file. Of course it's cart button.jsx. Sorry. And now we can create our function based component. This will be a button that will say show cart. Okay, just like this. Let's import this button, and I want to do it inside my app.jsx. So I will import cart button, and let's see, underneath the header I will say my cart button component shown. Let's have a look here. Here is my show cart button. Now let's add some classes here. Okay, I have a class on this button, cart btn, just like this. Let's check now. Okay, this is our this button. When it's clicked, of course will show our cart page. For that, I will need to create a brand new component called cart, and I will need to pass all of the products that's been clicked here within this function add products to cart. We need to make adding products to cart functionality, and also we need to add a quantity for our items. So when you click another time, you don't add the product again, you just increase the quantity. But you should wait for all of that in the part 4. I hope we can finish our project in part 4. I'm not sure, we still need lots of work to do. So as always, if you had some value out of this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I wish you a great day, lots of love, and bye bye.